It's very nice on its own. I do get the feeling this is going to do fairly nicely, will remain in the picture, will be on people's eyes, will still be being used throughout the rest of this year. I can see it doing a good job of retaining its value. If that is the case, based on the fact that this kilt has sold a lot less compared to both of these other portions, the kilt is expected to become the most expensive piece out of everything. Oh, wait, really? Okay, well, the rest all just rotated. I was having a good talk. Really? I was answering the poor guy's problems. Okay, right. Well, let's go over to here and refresh. And what do we see? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened here? What's that? Well, I think we got a door there. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we didn't get the Legacy Kevlar Boots and Gloves today. Now, listen. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world, all right? Maybe they didn't want to, and think logically. These are charity skins, okay? These are charity skins. There's a very good chance that they didn't want to have a very, 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 very crazily popular skin being out during the same week as charity skins. So, within reason, chill out. Okay, chill out. Let's wait for next week. That's fine. But, guys, we just got a continuation of our Cursed collection, and we've got the likes of Abyss getting the gloves. Chat, I feel like there's a fairly decent chance a lot of people might be looking at the Abyss collection now. Yes, even gloves, even just gloves could potentially still have a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price. And, yeah, looks like we're potentially getting ourselves a nice pirate deplorable collection from here and now. Pixel Decay is slowly plodding on, becoming a new collection. And we got the old Cozy Door made by Kazaru. So that's his second ever skin to be accepted. Well done, sir. Congratulations to you. So, yeah, Cursed Bandana and Poncho probably going to go up in price now. And, yeah, Abyss as well. Royal M249. We don't usually see an M249 being accepted in January, but yeah, it's fine. That's cool. All right, then. So, yeah. Here we go. Let's go take a look at those skins. Where are they? I don't have them prepared. Well, I'm sorry. I know you wanted to talk about the state of that, but yeah, the likes of this Cursed Bandana will probably be spiking in demand immediately, and this this Cursed Poncho will very likely be spiking in demand very quickly. Let's go take a look at you, because we can already see you, and there's only 15 on the market, and they're at $2.30, so we shall see what happens next. Yeah, looks like the Pirate Deplorables very likely could be rising up in demand as well. Yep, so there's only 18 on the market. With a new deplorable skin being accepted, it is expected that the pre-existing deplorable skins, such as the large box and the sheet metal door, will be going up in price now. There will be a bit of an extra increase in demand if you were to listen to me last night. So, yeah, we discussed this. It really does look like we're going to be getting a lot more pirate skins. Why not, Jay? It probably couldn't hurt for a second attempt at your pirate flag rug. Or, you know what? Why not just go straight in and do some sheet metal double doors or something? That would be cool. Let's see how that turns out. And I do need to go do some builders now on these skins. So let's go proceed and do that right now. Right, people, we're back. So, yes, it's been quite some time since, of course, we had the rotation. But I wanted to leave it for a bit. Want to see some sales happen so we can get a good idea of what people are currently chasing after. Now, if you're looking at this, you might notice this is a very weird rust door. And if you don't instantly realise, for some strange reason, Face Punch has kind of changed these skins a bit. Do you notice how we have clothing skins here, clothing and armour, but they're coloured blue? They're blue grade. What's that? That's for deplorables. What? Yeah, they've definitely tweaked these skins in a certain way because we don't actually have abnormals this week. Now, normally, with the likes of certain skins, if they have like a much higher price than normal, it's usually a good clear indicator that it's likely going to be abnormal. Not this week, nope. See, this is selling for $1.99, and on average, with the likes of clothing and armour skins, they usually sell for 99 cents, don't they? But nope, not abnormal. So Face Punch has done something. First of all, it thinks it's a deplorable, so that's a bit strange. But yeah, no abnormal. No abnormals whatsoever. If we take a look at all of these other skins, you'll see it for yourself. So what we have here is not abnormal, not abnormal, not abnormal, not abnormal. And this is weird as well. These are tools that are selling for $1 each, not $1.99. No, 99 cents each, half price. So that's a talking point that we'll discuss in a fair bit. But yeah, Pixel Decay tools are 50% off. What a great start. It's January sales. Hey, it's just after Christmas anyway. So, and this cool looking Royal M249 with a very cool looking aim sight. It should be equal to $3, I believe. Not abnormal. Very strange. Very weird. So, that's not something we usually see, but is something we do see every now and then. So every now and then we will have rustors without abnormals. But this seems to be kind of influenced. Face Punch changed something here and it kind of messed things up. But it's likely due to the fact that we have these 4 special skins here. So we have charity skins this week. Trust and Rust is back. And we're having a special Trust and Rust event taking place over the course of the rest of next week, starting this Saturday. And we have some pricey skins available, but it's all for a good cause. It's all proceeds are going towards Cancer Research UK. So yes, they might be quite expensive. And yes, these skins will be permanently bound to your account. You cannot sell them ever again. You cannot buy them from the Steam market. They are only available for 1 week, and once it's gone, it's gone. But like I said, you only have to buy 1 of each if you want to, and it's all for a good cause. So we have the Trust and Rust clone large box. We have the Trust and Rust clone sheet metal door, which looks very kind of scary. Someone at the door. Who could it be now? Sorry. Then we have the AK, $10, but again, all for a good cause. And then we have the Thompson, $7.50. Again, for a good cause. Very useful aim sight right there. So we'll discuss that a little bit more a little bit later. So unfortunately, no abnormals. We are sad inside, but we can persevere. So with this Rustor rotating in, we of course had 3 regular skins to chase after. So here is the state of the Cursed Bandana, and as you have seen with the likes of the Rustor that we just got, we got some more Cursed skins. We got Cursed Hide, shirt and pants. So that basically instantly gave this a lot of momentum. At one point this was sitting here at $3, but as we slowly approach midnight, more people will be able to sell theirs because literally this was in the Rustor last week, and a lot of people have these in cooldown. They bought them, they cannot immediately sell them, but once we strike midnight, everyone who bought this bandana in the Rustor last week on Friday will be able to sell theirs, and that very likely might cause the price to go down a little bit further. Will this hold? I don't think so. But if we keep seeing more cursed skins being produced and accepted, all the better for it. And let me tell you, we are expecting that. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. So, then we have the likes of the Pirate Star. Now, I was a little bit unsure about this skin because, well, it sold more than the actual Blackout Star. This has done quite a significant amount, which we'll show off to you in a second. Someone just bought one. Oh, okay. They cancelled their listing. Well, okay. That happened. Regardless, is it going to do okay? I think it will. It's got a decent barter amount. It's got a decent amount of people jumping in and putting down a fairly strong price. But in terms of, will it hold its price? No, it's not. It's likely to go below its Rustor price at some point. But I don't think it's going to suffer as bad as most other SARs did over the past year or so. So for what I have here, it should be okay. It should be okay. But with a decent buy order, you can definitely pick these up for a much cheaper price. So, yeah, moving on, we have the likes of the Blackstone AR. I don't have a lot of motivation with this. I'm not confident with it, I'm afraid to say, because like I've said many times in the past, there is always another AK-47. It might look like it's selling for $3.75 at the moment. It's not. That's just the cheapest listing. But yeah, the barter's only got to 90 cents. Not a lot of faith in that skin, unfortunately. There will be tons of AKs being accepted this year. We literally just had a special AK being given to us today. $10, yeah, but it's special. It's the first of many, and there will be more, and more, and more. And this very likely will be having listings below $1, and it will just simply be turned into metal. So, yeah, that is the unfortunate fate, but is the expectation. So, if you want to go pick this up for a cheaper price, there's a lot available. You know, there's a lot of room. You can put down $1. Don't be surprised if you pick it up for $1. All right, then. So, Blackstone AR, unfortunately, you definitely don't look like you're going to retain your value. So, if we quickly look over to here, this is the expected final amount of sales across the board. We definitely know in terms of the subscribers, that seems to be the final amount at bare minimum. So, Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants, they did do over 50,000 sales. That's very nice to see. But we didn't immediately get the Legacy Kevlar set today, did we? I'm talking about the boots and the gloves. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are quite upset by that, but I'll explain a little bit more in a bit because I want to go over all these skins. Then I'll talk about the situation in regards to the boots and gloves. But yeah, That did okay. Will it hold? We'll show that off in a second because they're abnormal. And with the likes of the Cursed Bandana, that did a ridiculous amount of sales. Black Gold L96 did a ridiculous amount of sales. Like, everything here did a lot more than what you'd normally see. First Rust Ore of the year tends to be fairly crazy. This week's probably not so much. So we can do a little bit of a comparison with that, a little bit later. But yeah, across the board, there was a lot of sales. So let's now go ahead and take a look at the abnormals. So abnormals were last night. As you can see here, a Legacy Kevlar hoodie. This had a lot of buy orders put down last night. And I have noticed some people have removed their buy orders from the very top. That's awkward. Yes, it is. But I have to talk about the situation in regards to what we could see from here and now. And let me tell you, I wouldn't panic. I'm not panicking. I have a fairly solid buy order here, but I'm not going to panic over this whole situation. No. I can't see us potentially missing out on the remaining portion of those boots and gloves, but we'll explain that a little bit more later. Basically, the buy orders are still pretty much the exact same thing, but some people are a little bit concerned about the boots and the gloves being missing, so we'll explain that a little bit more in a second. Pants are okay as well, nothing too bad. Some of the higher price buy orders have disappeared, but yeah. We'll hold on to that in a second because I want to show off the likes of the Black Gold L96. This sold for $2.49, and as you can see, it's a bit thin, and it only looks like it's going up to about $1.10. So my answer to you is how often are you even using an L96? Yeah, that's a bit awkward. And when you take a look at the amount of L96 skins that currently exist, every single one of them is in a negative except the blackout one. I am not going to be surprised in the slightest if this goes down pretty bad and then it goes down all the way to about $1 plus, like just barely above $1. It will be above $1, but that unfortunately is expected to be its new home around that price. So it's good at the moment in terms of skin prices, good-ish, but in terms of will this hold for the rest of the year? No. So if you want to pick one of these up for a cheaper price, put down like a $1.50 buy order, and at some point you very likely will be picking it up. So, yep, don't be surprised at all. Then you got the likes of the hardsuit jacket. This sold far too much in comparison to the likes of the rest of the set, and talking about the likes of tier 2, tier 3 and hoodie and pants. And well, I mean, it's not like jacket skins are rare anymore, so it doesn't really have that to give it a bit of a boost. Where are you going to want to wear this? That's the thing I constantly keep trying to figure out with myself. Like in general, like instead of having like the hardsuit face mask, you could probably put on like one of those night face masks instead and pretend it's your armor and run around. Okay, role players, you got something to work with there. But in general, I just don't really know. Plus, it's shiny, so it gives reflects light, and it might get you caught. So that's not cool. You probably don't want that. It's awkward, and, well, with the amount that's sold, it's sold definitely in excess, which we can show you over to here. Here we are. Hardsuit collection, this did 28,000 sales. Well, when you look at the likes of the Tier 2 armor, which sold more than half compared to that, and then, yeah, it doesn't really match up very well. There's too much of these, and it's already going below its Rust Ore price. So that just goes to show the current situation in regards to that. Right, then we got Cursed Poncho. So much like the bandana, we saw Cursed Hide clothing being accepted today. New pieces, new primitive pieces for this collection. People have jumped in. People have gone wild. That is very, very nice. However, will this last? No. More listings will appear. The price will go back down again. Is this going to likely retain its value? If we keep seeing more cursed skins, it will do good. It will do very nice. But that's for us to talk about in a second when we talk about the brand new skins. And someone else just bought another one. Cool. It's going wild. But literally in about 15 minutes, more of them will be listed. So we'll get to that point eventually. Then we've got the likes of Pirate Large Box. Already in a very good spot because we literally just got another deplorable skin being accepted. Another Pirate deplorable. So we got ourselves a potential Pirate collection being built up in terms of deplorables. And, well, I can't help but feel like that's going to probably do a much better job now retaining its value. Will it still go below its Rust Ore price? I do still anticipate that happening. But I think it's going to be doing a lot better compared to most large box skins in general. But I wouldn't be surprised if at some point, probably around towards the end of this year, around October time, autumn, fall, seasonal dip, it probably will be going below its Rust Ore price. But around the summertime, I could see it go back up again. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more Pirate deplorables being accepted as time goes on. So it's in a comfortable spot. Very nice to see. It should be doing okay. Then we have the likes of the Chameleon Custom SMG, and the main issue is the Custom SMG, the actual weapon itself. If people don't have a desire to use it that much, where's the desire for skins? And, well, that badly affects people wanting to buy skins, which, of course, affects value. So, this is already close to the price it's sold for, and, well, the answer is wait, hang on a minute. No, is it already below? No, it's close. It's $2.49 that it's sold for. Yeah, no, that's going to struggle, unfortunately. And we did make a comparison to the Redemption Collection. I'd say Redemption and Chameleon Collection are kind of like neck and neck in terms of like popularity. Redemption already had its custom SMG skin, and it ain't looking good. It's actually struggling pretty badly, even though it has hardly any quantity on the Steam market, which is a bit weird. But in short, you shouldn't be too surprised because it's all about gun demand. If people don't actively want to use the gun, then yeah, it's not going to hold up well with its skins. So that was all the abnormals, and that was last week. So now we can properly talk about what happened in regards to today. So here is the dedicated time to talk about Legacy Kevlar. We literally just had hoodie and pants, and they sold a lot, and we were crossing our fingers and hoping that we were going to see the likes of these boots and gloves today, but it didn't happen. Why did this not happen? It's not too hard to comprehend why this didn't happen. Oh no, I just deleted the rest of it. No, come back. What do we have today? Charity skins. All right, we've got charity skins. This is in hopes to build up some nice money to help out cancer research. So Trust and Rust, the event is taking place throughout all of this week. We're going to have a big event on Twitch, many teams, many notable content creators taking part, and it's all in an effort to raise money for cancer research. I can't help but feel like Facepunch probably thought to themselves, you know what, we probably don't want to put in some very, 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 very popular skins along with these charity skins, because they might take away all the attention from them. Does that make sense to you? And they probably wanted to make sure you didn't spend all of your money on like the likes of Legacy Kevlar instead of the charity skin. So, does that make sense? So these are pricey, but like I said, all for a good cause. But if you're spending most of your money on like some Legacy Kevlar and boots, that's going to cause problems in the efforts in trying to raise some money. So it's not too hard to comprehend. The smarter idea was, okay, why don't we just have a tame batch of skins this week with the charity skins, and that'll probably, be a little bit more fair. It makes a little bit more sense then, doesn't it? So for me to sit here and say, calm down, please understand, there's a very good chance we might see Legacy Kevlar next week. Hey, guess what? Abyss Roadsign Gloves waited 2 weeks to finally get its spot. I'm pretty sure we could say the same thing for the likes of these two. These gloves at the very least, potentially. So, chill out. Chill out. Problem is I'm not watched by every person that buys skins. So for us to potentially worry a little bit in regards to the hoodie and the pants, I don't kind of blame you, because there are a lot of people out there who buy skins, and if they don't get their instant gratification, they get upset and they unload their stock. So if you wait until the very last second to buy some of these skins, you have the option if you want to refund them. But I'm still perfectly sitting here and saying, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the boots and gloves being accepted maybe next week or the week after that. Wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm not worried. I'm not panicking. And regardless, there's a lot of skins right now. As time goes on, will Legacy Kevlar do a good job in retaining its value? I fully expect it. I'm not going to panic at all. So, yeah. Going back over to here, these are all the newest skins, and I will sit here and say, on average, the most likely situation to happen in regards to skins being picked is it's going to be typical picks. Guess what? All of these skins here were early picks. So if you're going to sit there and say, oh no, we're doomed, no. You've literally got like another 2 weeks, and next week these would be typical. You will see these in TGG's top picks list next week. They'll be shown off in this video and whatnot. They are very likely going to be next week. And it's not too hard to comprehend the reasons why, okay? So Go enjoy the charity skins. Shut up. All right. So just stay optimistic. Maybe next week, right? Maybe next week we'll have a whole bunch of cool-looking armor pieces and whatnot. Like, we did immediately get, like, Cursed Hide, and we did immediately get another Pirate Deplorable skin. They're cool. And armor Abyss collection, that's not too bad. But they definitely knew Abyss wouldn't be as crazy compared to Legacy. So just accept that. It's a calm week. Prepare for next week. All right? And that's where we could go really crazy. I'm sure you noticed that we also have the likes of some whiteout burlap here. Imagine that next week. How many sales would you reckon that could have potentially had? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, yes. So there's definitely some interesting skins that were submitted just this past weekend. Lots of very interesting ones. But like I said, it doesn't take too much to understand that the very likely reason we didn't see them being accepted this week is because they just didn't want people to go focus those more than the charity skins. So that is my TED talk in regards to that. Just wait until next week. If people start unloading their stock to you at cheap prices, in regards to the likes of those Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants, just hold on to them. And then guess what? Oh, look, Boots and gloves are accepted. Suddenly everybody's like, oh no, I saw them, I'm going to go back them again. Ah! Remember last week we got the hoodie and pants accepted? Suddenly everybody wanted the Kevlar kilt and the tier 3. So watch what happens. You might very likely see a lot of people wanting to sell, but they're very likely going to regret it. Oh yes, they will. They don't seem to understand the situation, but you do. So relax, chill out. That's it. We're good with that now. So with that, keep an eye on the likes of all the newest skins. If you want to stay up to date in regards to all the newest skin submissions, feel free to go ahead and take a look at my YouTube. Of course, every single week I do my Rust Workshop skin checks videos. You could go to here, watch all the skins being presented to you. You can skip ahead with all the chapters that are provided. Look, Legacy Kevlar is right there, and immediately he's talking about it right there. Wow, cool. And of course, with the link right here at the very top, you can look for all the skins yourself. So it's all available to you there, and I do it every single week. Awesome. Cool. Right, now we can properly go ahead and start talking about these new skins. We're going to try our best to figure out what potentially might be a good investment this week, but I'll be brutally honest with you, I don't think we're going to be seeing that much craziness this week in regards to potential profits. So, let's just probably jump in here and start figuring some things out. Now, I'm not going to talk about the charity skins, alright? We can talk about that a little bit later, but just know, those charity skins, if you buy them, they are bound to your account. You cannot sell them. You cannot trade them. They are stuck on that account forever. Don't buy multiples. That's not a clever idea. Okay, don't buy multiples. Cool. Right, so shall we jump in and start talking about the likes of the Cursed Hide shirt and pants? Because as you can see here, they are part of a collection. And we instantly got a continuation of what we just had in Rustall last week. Very good for the Cursed Bandana and the Cursed Poncho. Now, you shouldn't be surprised to see that they're currently on the front page of the Rust Steam market. I mean, they were earlier. Problem is they got completely bought out. I mean, Cursed Poncho is a very good example of this. There's only 3 left. But again, wait until midnight. You will see a lot more appearing in just a visible amount of time. But yeah, they got completely bought out. And then, of course, there wasn't that many sales in the next hour because, well, there's none left. So, what do we expect from here and now? I can confirm to you, having spoken to Zinc quite literally on my stream, there will be more pieces being produced. Very likely could be a disco mask. There very likely will be hide boots. There very likely will be a boonie hat. Maybe even some burlap skins. For me to sit here and say what is to be expected next, I don't 100% know. But there will be more produced, and very likely this weekend. So if we could just go take a real quick look at the likes of this. As you can see, we got ourselves a pretty cool looking set being built up here. New primitive skins being accepted, that's part of a collection, have led to pre-existing primitive skins, spike in demand and spike in price. This is something we're hopeful to see, and it's happened, and it's already kicked off, and it's very nice to see. So, what's your opinions on what we have right here in front of us? Now, on the horizon, could we have burlap skins? Yes. Could we have potentially a boonie hat and the hide shoes and a deer skull mask? Yes. If we do get a full set, very, very nice. And the best thing I can make a comparison to is the pirate collection. Very conveniently, we do have a pirate skin that we can instantly take a look at over here. So pirate collection in, what was it, the summer? Or was it early? It was springtime. Springtime 2023. We had the poncho, we had the bandana, we had the hide pants, and we had the hide shirt, we had the hide shoes, and we had the pirate boonie hat. Look at them currently. They're doing good. They sold a lot, and they sold a lot. They sold a lot. Yeah, we could say that. They sold a lot, and then they sold a lot afterwards on the Steam market and whatnot. People liked it. People craved it. People wanted it. And the prices have done well. Now, back during the summer, they were selling for much better prices. This post-Christmas hasn't been the best, unfortunately. But regardless, they have sold very well. And why? Well, it's a full, well-established collection. Are we going to potentially see the exact same thing happening to the likes of the Curse set? I wouldn't rule it out. I fully expect it. I think it would be a nice thing to see, and I think Face Punch are happy with it because it sells a lot. So, in short, if we see more, all the better for it. So, at the current rate of what we're looking at, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see more. And I know Zinc and Gunya are going to be making more. It's going to happen. I've spoken with them. They've said it's going to happen. They're going to do it. Why would they stop? They're earning good money. Face Punch is earning good money. So, yeah, options, nice, very cool, very, very, very convenient. That's optimism, though. That's optimism. Face Punch can be very weird sometimes. They have on their plate a perfect money maker, like something that's just going to print money, and they tone it down. So, yeah, I've made mention of this before. There was a whiteout jacket submitted twice, I believe. Both times wasn't accepted. Think of the amount of people that would want that to be accepted and would happily buy it, even up to about $5 a piece. But Facepunch didn't accept it. So they do have like some sort of reasons behind why they don't pick certain skins. They have never revealed it to us. But yeah, don't instantly assume we're definitely going to get more skins in a collection. How many collections last year in regards to core pieces? How many of them didn't get their tier 2 armor? Pizza, Elite Crate, Redemption, Thunder Gold. There's more. Oh, there was more. Comics, yep. So, in terms of primitive, I'm pretty sure we had some other instances where things like that also happened. But, yeah. In short, let's see how these sell. We know they're not abnormal. That's unfortunate. But, yeah. Well, let's wait until Wednesday. I will be streaming. We will discuss how we might want to approach these in terms of price and whatnot. But, yeah, I would like to wait it out a little bit longer. Will this sell as much as the skins from the previous week? I don't think so. Now, we also have to question hide shirt and pants in general. So, in the early game, you're going to find a pig, and you're going to, turn them into bacon, but you're going to have all that leather, and you're very likely going to want to get some very quick clothing and armor. I think cursed hide shirt and pant, yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I think people wouldn't be mad at that. I think it's going to be fairly well liked, but we do have to take a look at the other skins available. So like I said, we have the pirate collection, we have the pizza. People don't seem to like pizza enough, what a shame. But then you've got the more expensive options. So in terms of what we have available, I can't help but feel like that's just going to comfortably be A-okay. No issue, no problem. It looks like something that is going to be fairly decent in terms of retaining its value. If that sounds good to you, I mean, by all means, jump in, buy some. I've exhausted an account today, and I could go buy them, and I wouldn't really feel worried owning them, because, again, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some more stuff being accepted at some point down the line, and plus, with what we have available at the moment, it technically is kind of already established as a nice collection. We've got 4 skins here. You can get that all, get yourself all nice and kitted up. That's probably more than enough for a lot of people. I'm sure you'd like to have all the other bits and pieces, but overall, I can see a lot of people getting a good usage out of it. I can see a lot of people wanting to use it. I can expect even more skins. It looks like it's going to do a very good job in retaining its value, but if we do see more, it's going to do a very good job in going up in price and becoming a nice investment. But the main thing we have to be concerned about is how much will sell. So I can't help but feel like a lot of people are going to be fairly calmer this week compared to the previous week. I wouldn't be surprised if we probably only end up with about 20,000 sales each. Now, compared to all of these other skins, the only other skin that compares to that would be the Pirate Hide shirt. And like I said, if it stays in demand, it will be okay. So Pirate Collection definitely kind of proves that. So in the current position, that is looking to be viable. But the main thing that's going to be an influence that could potentially help it out or potentially make it suffer is how many will sell. So we'll look at it on Wednesday and we'll make a decision then. Does that sound good to all of you? Right. Then we're going to go ahead and talk about the likes of the Pirate Garage store. Now, don't worry about this in SCM.ABP. I'm pretty sure this will get fixed. This is marketable. This is tradable. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So in regards to what we have here, it's a very nice, cool looking Pirate Garage door, which does glow in the dark, which you can see right there. Not too crazy if it's glow in the dark, but it's fairly dim, I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't mind a fairly dim garage door, the option to have it at the very least. Now, what I was alluding to earlier is that we have, with our Pirate Collection, got ourselves a nice little a nice little deplorable set being built up here. So this has happened in other collections before. Tempered is a very good example, where with a collection, all the likes of the core pieces, clothing and armor, and then some weapons being accepted have taken place. But later down the line, we see the likes of deplorable skins being produced, and we build up our own special or deplorable collection. Now, if you were to go take a look at the likes of the Tempered collection right now and go and see how they're currently doing, Tempered deplorables are seemingly in a very good spot right now, and they were in an even better spot before. Tempered, are you gonna? It didn't work. Tempered, show yourself. Here we go. Thank you. Which one's gonna be the right one? Is it this one? Is it? Is it? No, it's the wrong one. No. Tempered, please. Milho Fritos one. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. And yeah, look, very comfortably in the positive. No issues, no problems. Sold very nicely. Very nicely. Still doing good. Now, maybe it's due to the fact that they have a very cool looking coloration to them and whatnot. Fair enough, maybe, possibly, but at the very least, I'm sure you can understand when you have a full collection of something that's part of an even bigger collection, it's very likely going to do much better as time goes on. It's very likely going to hold, do good, not really suffer. Need I say any more? So, in regards to that garage door, that's actually looking to be perfectly viable. And again, with this week, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see that many sales happening across the board with all of these skins. Therefore, if it doesn't sell that much, and we do see even more pirate, deplorable skins being produced, all the better for it to rise up in price. I say that a lot, don't I? But it's not too hard to comprehend. If you keep seeing more and more deplorables being produced and made, the other pre-existing deplorables will have, spikes in demand, spikes in price, and gradually it just become more and more expensive, more and more valuable to people. But that's all what-ifs and maybes. Let's wait until Wednesday, look how many sales have happened, then we'll make a decision. But if you happen to like it, and, if you happen to like any of these skins, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support the skin creators, or at least support the charity. So, yeah, cool. Right, Pixel Decay tools. This is a weird one, because they are selling for 99 cents each. So the very first thing I want to do is show you metal. Let's go take a look at the stocks today, boys. Right, here we go. So we've got metal right here. No, it was right there already. No, what am I doing? Okay, let's look at the stocks. Yeah, no, stocks, metal stocks. Give me, stocks, give me. I hate Steam. It's not working for me. There we go. Right, lovely. And how much is that currently selling for? Why, it's selling for 98 cents or around $1. So this is usually the price that we expect to see. And so basically, I can't see the tools going below 99 cents. Why? Because metal. It's so weird. So we have seen this happen before. There have been instances in the past where Facepunch actively lowered the price of items, such as deplorables and, of course, tools. So if I could just take you back to the past, because this was actually a tool set in the past that were affected. So by default, weapons and tools should sell for $1.99. But quite a long time back, we had Shadow Strike set. Shadow Strike tools sold for $1.49 instead of $2. It was a bit odd. And for a fairly decent amount of time, they actually did okay in terms of investment because, well, they sold at a cheaper price. Now, this is sitting here barely over $1, much like many of the other tools, because for some strange reason, people just don't really care about tool skins. You can see that for yourself. Look at all of them. How many of them are in the positive? Not a lot. Not a lot. But these are already down to around $1. In most instances, with weapons and tools, if they aren't like super in demand and they're struggling, they go down to around $1. Maybe slightly above, maybe slightly below. If they do go slightly below, people will turn them into metal. But they're already 99 cents. What? So, not that. Oh, actually, you can probably see right now some more people have listed theirs. Yep, that's happening. But anyway, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Because in theory, it can't really go that much lower than what it already is selling for in the Rust store, because that is selling for $1 each, around $1. And if weapon barrels do start to increase in price, that will go even higher. And well, by default, I guess all the weapons and tools that sell for less than $1 will get bought out because of that. Because it's going to be actively profitable to make weapon barrels. So when times change, prices change, and well, it's in a very weird position where it doesn't look like it can fail that much. But by default, Pixel Decay, is it really that much of a in-demand collection? No, it's not. It's not. But will there be a desire to use these tools? I'll be brutally honest with you, I don't really think so. Not to hate on the likes of these tool skins, but it's like tool skins in general. People don't seem to care about them. Prices never really go anywhere. They always seem to struggle. But technically speaking, the prices that they sell for are already at struggling price. It's weird. I can't give you a proper answer because I can't give you a proper answer. So, hey, should we just wait until Wednesday and make a decision then? But let me put it this way. If this were to suffer, it can't really suffer badly. In fact, the suffering it might go through, it might only go down by like 5 cents. Yeah. But if you're to sit there and say, oh, surely it's going to be in the positive then, surely it's going to be an easy profit, well, even then it might just stick around at $1 forever. And you can't make a profit out of that, can you? It depends what currency you have. Plus, you could just do buy orders and get them for cheaper on the Steam market, blah, blah, blah. But you get the idea. So, Leave it be. It might just be evens forever. That is my answer, actually. Yeah, I think it's just going to be evens. Things might change as time goes on, but at the very least, let's wait until Wednesday, see how many have sold, then we can weigh our options. Yeah, that would be a nice approach, wouldn't it? But it don't really make that much sense. All right, can you see the Rust store from Steam directly? Well, yeah, you go in browser, like here. Ta-da! I'm logged into my account. I can buy directly, and that counts as an in-game purchase through Steam. So every time you make a purchase on browser or in Steam, you actually gain Steam points. If you didn't realise, you do get Steam points, so you can go spend them in the special store section. Yeah, not Rust store, but when you go to the actual store here and point shop and blah blah blah, you get the idea. Go buy some backgrounds and whatnot. Yeah. So in short, that's weird. That's the answer. That's all I can really say. Then we'll talk about the likes of the Abyss Roadsign gloves. How is Abyss Roadsign? Okay, so Abyss across the board. How are you looking right now? So I was expecting a bit of a jump, a bit of a boost. Normally when we see boots, that kind of stopped me there. Right, so normally when we see boots and gloves being accepted, that still causes a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price for pre-existing core pieces. But I get the feeling because these skins are already on a bit of a downtrend, they haven't really budged that much. I don't think people have really cared too much. Can you see that for yourself? Awkward. Now, again, maybe we'll wait to the weekends and see if there's a bit of a change. But yeah, you can see a little bit of a spike. Yeah, there's 5 sales. Yeah, it's up 20, 30%. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's made that much of a difference. But I don't think it's going to sell that much either. Again, calm week. Nothing too crazy. Charity skin's very likely taking up all the attention. If that doesn't sell that much, that is actually looking to be a very nice investment. Oh, yeah. That is looking to be in a very, very interesting spot. So, Abyss Collection as a whole is fairly in demand. Now, Tier 3 is not doing exactly super great, which is unfortunate, but everything else is in the positive. So I can't help but think, looking at those gloves, if they don't sell at least 10k, I might be in for them. Now, in terms of buying them, no, I'll just do a very good buy order, but I can see them doing very nicely as time goes on. Plus, go take a look at all the Roadsign glove skins. How many of them are currently in the negative? Right, those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Now, 10 of them are in the negative. Oh, and that one there, 11. But how many of them are like holiday themed? So that's holiday themed. Where's the chocolate one? I just saw the chocolate one. That's holiday themed. So 2 of them are holiday themed. So I might want to kind of put those aside. But like it's 1 in 3, I guess, would be a very hard average. 1 in 3 seems to be in the negative. But in terms of ones that are actually part of a well-established collection, that's doing okay. 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 That not so much. It's incomplete. That's doing okay. So, yeah, that's doing okay. That's doing okay. That's doing okay. Do you see? If it's part of a well-established collection, much like Abyss, it's expected to do okay. So, yeah. In fact, just to reiterate this one more time, look at the ones from the past year. It's been a very reasonable amount of time. Double the price, 30% up, a little bit higher, 30% up, but there is a lot of these in circulation. Oh, whoa, almost double the price. So, yeah. If it doesn't sell that much, that very likely also double in price as well. We'll leave it be for now, okay? We'll leave it be for now. Keep an eye on the sales. Make a consideration for next Wednesday. At the current moment, I am optimistic. Royal M249. We got a bit of a problem. Take a look at all the M249 skins, and what do you see? Negative, down 39, down 41, down 28, down 39, down 61, evens, negative 20, down by 47%. Right, so overall, this is a gun demand issue. Now, I'm not sitting here saying people don't want to use an M249. It's the idea of how often are they getting a hold of an M249? Does that make more sense to you? So if you're not really getting a hold of something a lot, are you going to really want to have skins for it? Where's the justification? Does that make sense to you? So if you're not actively being able to pick up an M249 regularly, are you going to want to have a skin for it? Probably not. So this is why we tend to see the issue of, if it's got low gun demand, as in, usage out of yourself, people are probably going to actively be wanting skins, and therefore skin prices are going to suffer because people who own the skins are going to be actively competing with each other to sell them. They are going to undercut each other, and that leads to the value of the skin going down, unfortunately. So this Royal M249 made by Mr. Mad Polly, let's get a better look at the likes of this, because it does look pretty cool. I want to point that out. That does look cool. That could have been a Counter-Strike skin. So if I could just get a good look at the aim down the sight, and what do you see? That's actually a very good, useful red aim sight. $3 a piece. That's a little bit rough. So my answer to you is, I am not super confident on this, but I could still see it doing better compared to other M249s. I don't think it's going to be a 70 cent to 90 cent situation, but I do still expect it to go down pretty hard. That'll be $1 soon. No, I think it still looks a little bit too good, and I don't think it's going to sell that much, so I do imagine it's going to do a little bit better than that, Mr. Warhead. You're easy to jump in and say such a thing, but I can still see that doing better. Just still bad. In terms of investment. Again, if you like it, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support yourself. Support the skin creators. You can support yourself if you want. But in terms of wanting to buy like 50 of them, hoping to make a profit, no. I think I'll just stick with doing a buy order. So, yeah, I don't think there's much else to really follow up from that. Then we have the cozy wooden door. Okay, so wooden doors. We've had this talk already. I mean, surprise, we've had 2 wooden doors accepted in the year. That's actually quite a surprise. But anyway, it's okay. It's a very realistic, down-to-earth, carved-out wooden door. Well done, Mr. Kazaru, for getting your skin accepted. Congrats, props to you, sir. You're a newer skin creator. But for what we see here, I can't imagine a lot of people are going to be actively going crazy for it. It's not super colourful. It's not super crazy. Role players, oh, they'll love that. Oh, they will love that. Great door for like a hotel or, building your own cabin, as you can see right here. Awesome, lovely, very quaint, very enjoyable. But for the regular person, I don't think they're going to go crazy. I don't think it's going to go crazy either. Take a look at all the wooden door skins that have come out over the past, 2 years. And you might notice, and we got literally this coming out, and just look at, we'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, look at all of these. Awkward. They're all in the negative. Look at all of these. That was recently pumped, so it's still in a positive a fair bit, but yeah, all in the negative, basically. So unfortunately, guys, we are in a bit of an awkward position. I don't think that wooden door is going to be a good investment. It's not too hard to comprehend. So sorry about that. Who is actively pinging me? Shut up! Yeah, we got the ping about the rotation because all the skins for the Trust and Rust have just been pushed through. That's how we saw the wooden door there. So there we go. Yep, all the skins are located here. All the Trust and Rust skins can now be seen through scmm.app. So you're probably wondering what's going on in regards to Trust and Rust. Well, let's just quickly go through all of that. If you were to go to Google, if you were to type in Twitch, Face Punch, you will now see all the drops that will be taking place. So, like I said, this is all in an effort to raise money for the Cancer Research UK charity. And as we scroll down, you'll be well aware that there is an event taking place between the 13th of January to the 20th. Loads of teams taking part, loads of big content creators. Go enjoy yourself, watch the event as it takes place on Twitch. Now, from what we can see here, we know that these 4 skins are in the current Rust store. Very nice, a bit pricey, but it's all for a good cause. Consider buying 1, 2, 3, or all of them. It's up to you. Now, we have generic Twitch drops. These, I do believe, you have to watch someone who's streaming Rust but not taking part in the event. Basically, you could watch someone like me. If you watch me, I'll be dropping that. So yeah, that's how that works. Now, if you want to get streamer-specific drops, if you watch Hedge, if you watch him for 9 hours, you'll get all 3 of these skins. Whereas if you watch Blueprint, watch him for just 3 hours, you will get that bow. All right, cool, understood? Cool. But then you have to get the captain drops. So, as you can see here, we've got a whole list of people right here, okay? You have to watch any one of these people, and you have to watch up to 8 hours of them streaming. Now, it doesn't have to be an individual. It could be a mix of these people. So you could switch in between 1 hour of this guy, 1 hour of that guy, 1 hour of this guy, 1 hour of that guy. Does that make sense to you? Understood? Cool. So 8 hours in total. You get all 4 of those skins. A very cool looking bone knife, which is actually like a, it's a little Medipen. You got yourself a bit of a weird furnace. You got yourself a C4 small box, and you got a garage door here referencing probably the best video ever made showcasing Rust. You know what I'm referencing. So cool. That is a very nice thing to see. And then again, with these drops here, you have to watch people taking part in the event that aren't captains. So many more people to look at right here. And, well, again, if you watch up to 8 hours, a mix of all of these people, you get all of these skins. We haven't had a table skin in 7 years. Go grab that whilst you can. And then you got yourself probably one of the funniest doors you're ever going to get. That's a wood door. Collect wood. Again, referencing probably one of the best videos ever produced showcasing Rust. So, yeah, lots of goofy skins, lots of very interesting Twitch drops, but just remember, you have to watch specific people or groups of people to be able to get the groups of skins. Is this complicated? A fair bit, yeah, I know. I know. All right, so that's all kicking off this Saturday. Make sure you got the time and you are available, but it's lasting for a whole week, so you've probably got more than enough time to get all of that done. Just put it on your, put it on a different browser, mute the tab, leave the stream on. It's easy as that. Just make sure volume's on the Twitch, that's all. All right. Okay, so Cole Smiles, I saw your question. I personally, there are no... I'll answer your question a little bit later. Don't worry, I have an answer for you. We kind of went over everything in regards to that. So we got that sorted. That's nice. I have to bring up a bit of an awkward situation that happened to the play account earlier this week. So you might notice it hasn't been that crazy recently. But you also might notice something weird happened here. So there was a Steam authentication issue that kind of happened this past Monday. And I can't help but feel like that probably really kind of like killed momentum. Like, how many people suddenly couldn't be able to log into Rust? Probably got raided. Probably, you know, being unable to jump in and play probably set them back compared to their neighbours. Maybe their neighbours got too powerful, too many resources to be able to completely obliterate them. Do you understand the situation? So, unfortunately, and I can quickly bring up a little bit of proof because we have Ernie over here. Yep, mentioning it. There was a Steam authentication issue. People couldn't get in. People couldn't play, and I kind of get the feeling it might have killed a lot of motivation for a lot of people. Maybe this upcoming event will help improve things, but awkward. And don't forget, with the upcoming February Force Wipe, we're going to have some interesting details, such as backpacks being introduced. As you can see on Rustified, they've got a lovely little write-up going over everything. We're going to have small backpacks, and we're going to have large backpacks. Things could change, that's true. But currently, that is the expected plan. Small backpacks you can make. They cost, all of that, 5 sewing kits, 50 cloth. And large backpacks you can only find, but 30 extra slots. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be pretty nice. And we know, on the horizon, we're going to have some monuments being remade. That is being mentioned a lot in the likes of commits. So remember, brand new year, keep an eye on the commits, be aware of all the newest content that's likely going to be coming out fairly soon. And well, as I scroll down, there have been quite a lot of mentions in regards to potential new monuments, remade monuments. It's all there, but you've got to keep an eye on all of these things. You've got to be aware. Pink mats, ooh, that sounds helipad, ooh, compound, ooh, yeah. So redesigns, remasters, whatever you say. Mentions of the likes of harbour, power plant, compound. It's all there. So keep an eye on all of this. Oh yes, it's going to be very weapon rack instruments changing. Okay, cool. That's nice. So, yeah, something to look forward to. Now, I just want to quickly explain something I did earlier today in the lead up to me making a purchase. So, I'm sure many of you are well aware that I like to usually wait until Thursday to actually proceed to do a purchase. So, of course, in regards to what happened last night, we did the abnormal borders with Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants, and I thought, you know what? The build-up looked very strong. The support looks like it doesn't look like it's going to go below its rust price anytime soon. So, I thought to myself, you know what? I could probably go buy some. But don't exactly have a ton of money, he says. But this is what I did. What I did was, I put myself in a position where I exhausted my account. Can you see that perfectly clear? So, just to remind all of you, my maximum Steam wallet that I'm allowed to have in pound sterling, my currency, is £1,700. That should be equal to $2,000. As you can see, I basically absolutely maxed out my account, and with my buy orders, completely maxed out my buy order total limit as well, which you can see added all up to there. And, well, you might notice you still have an extra 180 odd to do there, Hedge. Well, got that covered. Went into some buy orders and some fracture cases. So I completely exhausted my account. That account can no longer do any more buy orders. It cannot sell anything. It's just there. It just exists. But you know what it can do? It can still do straight purchases. Ta-da! So, yeah. And guess what? If it does retain its value, the Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants, and even goes up in price, guess what I can do? When they're tradable, I can just trade them over to another account and sell them on that account. And I don't struggle with tax then. There you go. So that's the strategy with exhausted accounts. And right now, all he's doing is just getting those fracture cases on buy order. I'm fine with that. And yeah, it can afford all of these buy orders, all these instances of these buy orders. It can afford all of them. I just leave it be. And if it picks up something for super cheap, I'll just wait till it's tradable, trade it over to another account, sell it on that account. It's as simple as that. So that's the beauty of having multiple accounts. It's very, very advantageous. Oh, yes, indeed. And I did make a video talking about that not too long ago. So let me just kind of remind all of you, if I quickly were to go over to here, I'll link it in the description of this video as well. Exhausting accounts and older Christmas buy order examples. And quite literally, that's what I did. That's what I did. I actually went ahead, looked at some older like Christmas skins I could chase after. So back over to here, and you will see that I did do some long-term buy orders for some extra Christmas skins located right over there. Just to kind of put some, you got to cast a line out and go fishing around springtime to try and pick up some things for super cheap, knowing that they will rise back up in price towards the end of the year. It's a long-term investment, but it works. Usually does. So that was me effectively showing off that I exhausted this account. It can no longer do anything else. But in the current position that I'm in regards to the amount of money I have in my accounts, I am doing a lot better. In fact, see this account here, £768. The actual answer for that now is, well, am I still the same here? No, 979. So yeah, I have been doing a very good job selling my skins. It's not really a struggle. It's just the prices aren't insane. I would like prices to be insane. I'd make a lot more money, but you can't control everything. So throughout all of this stream/video, yeah. Oh, yeah, and this is where the benefit of pending can help you out. Remember when I said that I can only have £1,700? Well, not on here. What's going on? Well, pending kind of exiles your money, so it doesn't really count towards your total amount. And when pending goes through, like after 2 days, where Steam definitely checks up and says, oh yeah, your sales are totally fine, well, it just adds on to it. So now I have more than what I'm allowed to have. I'm not complaining. Come on, Valve, release that case now so I can get more buy orders down. And then over to here on this account, this is my account number 4, and throughout all of this talk, I've just made another $50 odd, and I'll just go over to here and update that. And there we go, 610. More money, more fun indeed. So I could do bars in that account, and I did earlier. So yeah, there, I can make sales. It's working out for me as of now. Probably should have held on to, I probably should have held on to those kilts a little bit longer. Oh well, a profit's a profit. Oh well. Oh no. Okay. So, in short, quiet week. Don't be upset by that. Wait till next week. And if you don't like next week, then you can start complaining. But with this being the charity week, chill out, relax. Let's just see how it all plays out. Keep an eye on the workshop. Yep, keep an eye on the workshop. Plenty of interesting skins will be appearing over the course of the next few days. And go show some support. I really would like to see that double door being accepted. Or that one. Cats. This cat, that cat, fluffy cat, fat cat, cats, chat, cats. But yeah, double door. Any double door will do for me. Copper sheet metal double door. That looks really cool. That's an awesome looking skin. So yeah. I wonder who came up with that idea. Right, moving on. So yeah, that's it really. I don't think there's much else to really talk about. I could just quickly remind myself, have a look over here. As I said, consider watching this exhausting video, because if you want to be in a position like I was, well, I mean, I just showcased it to you, but that video goes a little bit more in depth. You could start like taking a look at me on my Twitter. Like over the course of this weekend, I'll be keeping check in all of... Oh, well, it's a cat. When all the skin creators make their skins and announce it on Twitter, I always make sure to retweet them. In fact, if I were to scroll down, you will see that we have done basically that. Yes, we have. Yep. So if you want to stay in the know... Oh, look at that. There we go. What do we just see being accepted today? Ta-da! So if you want to stay in the know, consider looking at the likes of my Twitter. Look in the description of this video. All my socials are there. Cool. That's it. I think we are properly done. So, yeah. I will be doing some more videos talking about post-Christmas. So, like I just showed you, making some sales hasn't been too bad for me. And making some comparisons to the amount of money I had literally just a week or so ago. Well, let me tell you, I've definitely got a lot more money. And I have, as I've already showcased to you, been making more purchases. But in short, prices could have been so much better this year, but I just still don't have a proper good reason in regards to why the money didn't go up that high. And I feel bad for you, because you're probably expecting that prices were going to be insane, and you could sell for very high prices. At the very least, if you bought in during October, like I said, the absolute lowest point, the lowest price points for many skins, you would have at least doubled your money in terms of most skins across the board. But, yeah, for everything else, yeah. Right then, so I believe we're all done. I got many questions to answer for all these people that have been very patient with me. So with that, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Keep an eye out for the 48-hour analysis. 2 days in, what the skin's going to look like. Well, you'll find out on Saturday/Sunday. And yeah, I will be putting out videos talking about skins. I have to do my Thompson skin update. Oh boy, that's not looking too good. But yeah, Thompsons in general kind of potentially could be in a bit of an strange spot, because they keep being accepted more and more and more. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yep. So that'll be a talking point. That'll be a video. That'll be not fun to discuss. But with that, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much for watching this video. And just keep an eye out, because I'll be screaming about pixels non-stop for the rest of this year. Please help me. I need help. Help me. Oh.